Alright, the hangout is live.
Alright.
And this is the Dave's Had Enough Show, episode 14. And I got an old guest back. How's it going, UV?
What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody?
And we got the old dirty as always.
What's going on, y'all? YouTubers, this is Dirty.
Alright, and pretty much today what we're going to start the podcast out, we're going to talk about just game developers getting like death threats and all this stuff this generation. Just in general, like, what were you were telling me something that went on recently, old dirty?
Yeah, just this whole thing, man, with these so-called, fanboys of a console, get ass hurt about, an exclusive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do you have to go and threaten somebody's life over a fucking, video game? You know what I'm saying? A character that ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? You threaten a person's life. You know what I'm saying? You get on Twitter and Facebook and all this, and you just threaten a developer's, life and people that's, involved in the game, and it don't make sense. I thought we was gamers. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what if that is your favorite franchise? Okay, so Sony got it, or Microsoft got it, or Nintendo got it. If you want the damn game that bad, then go buy the fucking console. That's all. Just go buy the console. Stop hating on these companies. You know what I'm saying? If you're a gamer and you want to play these games, then go buy the console. That's what I do. I want to play the games. I want to play them all. And I know I can't play them all on one system, so you know what I do? I go buy all three consoles. Just as easy as that. And it just don't make sense how these so-called gamers, they so-called badass when they get online, you know what I'm saying, behind that keyboard. But it just don't make sense, man, how you can threaten somebody's life over a fucking video game, an exclusive video game. Wow.
What do you think about this, UV?
I agree with him 100%. Like, it's one thing to be upset over a decision, like what happened with Tomb Raider, but when you're threatening, what you said that they were threatening the lead voice for Tomb Raider, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I got a name, but the lady that's doing the voice for Laura Croft.
yeah, when you're threatening her, when you're threatening the lives of people over fucking video games, like, you have to reevaluate your life big time. You need to go to a mental institution and stay there.
Yeah,
So
I agree with
I mean, it's fucking disgusting.
I think this all has to do with this gaming generation. Is that all you got, UV? Is that
Yeah, 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 yeah.
okay? I just think just this gaming generation, you got a lot of people that voice their opinions because now that, the internet is so big with gaming, like how we can voice our opinions, and it's so easy for us to get in contact with gaming developers on Twitter. We can send them death threats and everything else, and people are getting a little carried away with it. They tend to forget this actually is a toy. It's like a toy. It's a gaming console, which is what it was meant to be in the beginning was just for entertainment. It's like an
Exactly.
adult. It's an adult's toy, and you got people getting mad where they're threatening gaming developers' lives and everything just because they just want something certain in a video game or something that's not on their console or a game that they want out sooner than maybe it got delayed and they're not happy, and it's getting kind of out of control. But
It's
that
so
goes
it's so
along with this
stupid.
whole generation, just in general. Like it's a whole. Not only do we have 1080p 60 frames per second this generation, we got all this like media buzz that just is like YouTube's very big with gaming now. You got N4G, you got a lot of different websites like IGN and all them, which have been around for a little while, but they're really big now because you got people that can voice their opinion on their blogs, and you got Twitter now, and Facebook's kind of in the mix too with this whole gaming thing. They got gaming groups on Facebook, and it's just kind of getting a little out there. It's going beyond the video games now. It's like not just playing a video game now. It's like people you know, I don't even think they like to play games as much as they like to get on YouTube and make a video and or get on these like blogs and go on and yell at developers, and you know, it's just crazy in my opinion.
Yeah, like it's like Old Dirty said, is just guys who are fucking nerds who have keyboards and they think that they can just say whatever the fuck they want to say to these people and not get you know any repercussions out of it. Like it's so stupid. If anyone told me that they would on Twitter that they would fucking try to kill me or whatever, I'll tell them, yo, come by where I live and you try to fucking say that to my face. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like it's over fucking video games. Like I mean seriously. Fuck.
Yep, it's getting out there, in my opinion. It's
Yeah.
just this whole media thing now that we got, where we can, you know, if we're not happy with one thing that a game is doing, they're gonna go and now threaten lives. I mean, I'm sure you'll see things on the news soon where people are gonna be blowing up houses and shit. I mean, they're gonna be like in fucking buildings and banks and shit, or like fucking post offices going postal over fucking video games now.
You know what the worst part about it is? It puts the stereotype that a lot of the media members do about how we react as gamers and you know kind of like the perception of violence in video games and how that correlates with each other and all that other bullshit. Like it only feeds into it when you have retards reacting the way that they are.
Right.
So stupid.
Yeah, it's getting a little out there now. Pretty much. Other than that, you know, we're just doing this a podcast pretty much just randomly. I wanted to get Huvie in a podcast because he hasn't been on a Dave's Had Enough show in a while. We just figured we'd go over some topics and just have a podcast tonight. There has been some Mario Kart 8 DLC that's got released today, or like they gave you the Mercedes-Benz, I guess, finally. And then they have, what I don't understand is we're not getting the other DLC until May. And when is the other one?
November.
November and May. So they got DLC that you can pre-order now, but November is a little understandable. But May? We gotta wait till May for fucking DLC for Mario Kart?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little far off, if you ask me. And the reason I'm making a big deal about this is because what has the Wii U really released lately? I mean, they can't even throw out some DLC sooner than that.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to. I guess they're trying to space it out.
Oh yeah, they're spacing it out all right. I mean, what? Tell me what is taking. So, what is it done? You think the DLC, and they're just waiting till November and May, or does this DLC take a long time to work on, and they might even have to delay it again?
I would have to say, knowing Nintendo is probably not done. It's something that they're probably working on, because I don't think Nintendo would just hold it. You know what I'm saying? At least all the way to May. You know what I'm saying, for some DLC. But I mean,
It's
you never
pretty
know.
much Zelda and Animal Crossing, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think it's like two people from Animal Crossing, a boy and a girl. Link, Mario and Peach, I think in the cat suit or something, I think, or Mario in the squirrel. No, Mario in the squirrel suit. I think Peach is in the cat suit, and you have Bowser Bones, whatever his name is. Bowser, when he's like this all bone with the shell on him.
Whatever. Well, I wish they'd make some DLC for, like, you know, maybe arenas for like battle mode. That'd be nice.
Well, yeah, I want them to do that too. So, you know, hopefully that comes soon. But they is giving us 16 new boards,
Oh,
stages.
16 new levels?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
that's
you
cool.
can't complain there.
yeah. So we get the first, I guess we get the first 8 or something like that in November, and then we get the rest in, I guess May, if that's the next time the DLC is coming out for it.
Okay, I mean, better than nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's,
mean
yeah, that's cool.
showed a couple of levels. Um, they showed um, I think it was Wario's gold mine. I think that's from the '64. What else did they show? I can't remember. I was looking at it today online, but they showed a couple of nice boards. Some that I think that's made up off.
Have you tried out the Mercedes Benz yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I'll probably get around to it this weekend and check it out.
Yeah, it's the compact Mercedes Benz, the legendary Formula One racer car. So there's a couple different styles of it, I guess. I'm assuming the 300 SL Roadster.
Yeah.
Um, so that's cool. I mean, do you think it makes a difference in your car? Like, is one faster than the other, or is it just just a style?
Um, I'm not sure. I know they're probably gonna have different speeds and stuff handling
Okay.
just like the rest of the cars. So I have to find out whenever I play it.
That's cool. I mean, it is what it is. I'm actually pretty excited for the Link character and stuff, so I'm pretty happy with that. It just sucks you have to wait till. I mean, I'm not sure if it's coming November Link or maybe they're maybe holding him off until May, but I mean, I hope not. I hope it's at least November.
No,
Another
I think they
cool
said it's gonna
thing.
be November.
Okay.
All
That's
the characters I think are gonna be November, and I think with the new Mercedes cars, they also give you some more colors between Yoshi and Shy Guy.
okay.
So I actually seen somebody racing with I think it was like a black Yoshi, something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Another cool thing is the Wii U will be. They're gonna. I mean, not the Wii U. Nintendo is gonna be doing refurbished 3DS models of Zelda. You know, you get to buy the refurbished one. I think for $150 now. So I might pick one up because that's actually pretty cheap. You know.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty cool. They got an update. This is all Nintendo stuff right now. A Shovel Knight update allows you to play with Wii U players to play without the gamepad. That's an update for Shovel Knight. Um, and there's been some Nintendo news. They had that thing going around with the whole PS4 owners switching over again from the Wii U. You know, they're saying a lot of Wii U owners and Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Wii owners are switching over to the PS4, and then it's sold 10 million units. I mean, what do you think about all that?
I mean, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it just, what was I saying before? No, it's just like, you have Xbox 360 owners last generation who were originally probably PlayStation 2 owners, and they went with the console that was cheaper, probably, and probably had more promise. So a lot of those people just went back to just went back to Sony with the PS4, and you're always gonna get some of the Wii crowd. They're probably gonna just bought the PS4 because they could buy it. So I don't really put too much. I mean, it's more than likely what he's saying is true, but I don't put a lot of stock into it though.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever people want to buy. I mean, I don't know if they, how do they, I guess if everybody's taking a poll of some sort saying that they
Yeah.
had a Wii or just had recently had a Wii U or an Xbox One and decided to switch over. I have seen people switch over from the Xbox One to the PS4. I've seen it on some YouTube channels and stuff, but I don't think it's that many people. Um, I don't know. You never know, but you do have a big number of people buying a PS4. I mean, the PS4 right now, if I have to look at it, I got a Wii U and a PS4. I've only played the Xbox One at the Best Buy. Right now I'm playing my PS4 more than I'm playing my Wii U. The only thing I have right now for my Wii U is I have Mario Kart 8 and some virtual console games. There has not been any big release for the Wii U besides Mario Kart 8, in a while. We got Hyrule Warriors that's coming. So, I mean, on the PS4 right now, you have Plants vs. Zombies. You have Diablo that just came out. You got Last of Us Remastered. You got Infamous Second Son DLC. I mean, there's been a bunch of stuff, so, I mean, there's no reason right now for me to touch my Wii U besides this Mario Kart DLC. It's just a Mercedes-Benz, a little car. So, I mean, I can understand why the PS4, if you're just going next generation right now, the Xbox One, they've had some decent third-party, too, released on their console, so I don't know. I can see why the PS4 is selling well, but, I mean, I don't understand why it's selling that well, but it is what it is. I mean, there's like I think a ridiculous number of Destiny pre-orders for the Destiny bundle.
Oh yeah, they want that white PS4. That's what they want.
Yeah, people go crazy over like a new color for a console, or like what's the new color that just came out for the PS4 controllers? It's like a blue or something.
Yeah, blue.
There's so many people at GameStop when I was in there getting the headset this weekend when they had the sale for that. So many people buying that controller, and I even asked the dude, I was like, what's so great about this colored controller? Oh, I just love it. I gotta collect them. He's like, I buy just about every controller that ever comes out. For
I think I know what's so special about the blue controller.
Oh,
is the left thumbstick is not gonna rub off.
Yeah, that's probably. You probably don't gotta buy the special Mad Catz thumbstick things. I have never had any problems at all with my thumbsticks, and I play my PS4 a lot, and they're just like the day I got them.
Oh yeah, you're lucky.
Nothing happened, just like the day I got it, day one edition. I mean, I understand if somebody is having that. I mean, I'm not saying they're liars or anything, but like the Clown Meat, I played a lot with him in PS4, and he said he has the same issue. He don't have no issues with his PS4 analog sticks, so I don't know.
They got I think at GameStop rubberized that you can put on. I guess they like caps that you can put over your DualShock 4. If it's going out. I mean, the rubber tips are going out. They got tips that you can actually buy and just snap right over. The original. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think RX. I'm not 100% sure. I think RXL's got them. I
know Solid Rev had them for when he had the Xbox One. I think he bought those too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they sure do got it for the Xbox One.
Yeah. Those thumbsticks are really, really small.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Very surprised.
This is probably the best controller I would have to say PlayStation has ever released, in my opinion. I mean, once you play this controller and then you grab a DualShock 3, it feels like you can just fling a DualShock 3 like right against the wall. Like this is like a paperweight. This thing is so much different. It feels like I don't know, like when I was holding a DualShock 3 the other day at my friend's house, it was like I was gonna break his controller. Like.
Yeah.
Playing the PS3, and I haven't played a PS3 in a while, and it was just like I felt like I was gonna break the controller because I'm so used to playing with the DualShock 4 now. It's like actually has weight to it. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I know the DualShock 3 is so light.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is I mean, Sony has never really changed the design of the controller besides this touchscreen now, but it's always been the same. I mean, I like that. They if it's not broke, what's the old saying? If it's not broke, why fix it if it's not broke, or whatever the hell that's the old saying. And
except for those stupid triggers at the back. I'm glad they changed those.
Yeah, I like the new triggers. I mean, it's a nice controller. I mean, I got to try out an Xbox One controller when I did try it out at Best Buy that day, and I liked that their controller wasn't bad either. I mean, I don't believe Microsoft spent millions of dollars like they said they did on that controller.
No. If you're using batteries, if you're using AA batteries, you ain't spending all that money on that fucking controller. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
You know what? That's the thing I didn't understand with Microsoft is you brag and boast about the controller, development was, 100 million, but you
Yeah,
still put AAA batteries, and I don't understand that.
it
Like
doesn't
you,
make any sense.
right? I'm like, okay, so the research that y'all did to make this awesome controller, and you spent 100 million,
Hmm.
and it's still using AA batteries, but I got to go out and buy, a rechargeable battery and a charger for it, which don't make sense. So I was thinking, there was just a bunch of smoke, for people, especially like the fans of Microsoft, to be like, oh wow, like this, I'm definitely getting it now because man, they spent 100 million on the controller. It gotta be good, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see any other company, Nintendo or Sony, coming out and say, oh yeah, we spent this much on the controller. Like who cares? But why do I gotta keep buying batteries? It should be already a rechargeable battery in there. The only thing I had to do was buy the charger if they didn't want to include it in the box.
Exactly. And they do the same thing when it comes to their games. I remember there was an article that came out. They were saying that, oh, we spent all this money on exclusive
Yeah,
content. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, one part would be, okay, they're making new games, and then the reality of it is that they're probably still making new games, but they're also, spending that money on third party developers to bring their games to their console first. They're trying to buy off third party DLC and shit like that, which is fine. Like Sony does the same thing, but they're spending all this money. Where's the money for the new IPs? Where's the money for that?
right.
Because I mean, Titanfall, the second one, from what I hear, is going to be on the PS4. Sunset Overdrive, maybe if they ever come out with a second one, like that's a Insomniac IP that Microsoft don't own that.
Right.
So if Insomniac wants to bring that game to the PS4 down the line, from what I can tell, they can do that.
Yeah.
The same thing goes for Dead Rising 3, by all accounts, shouldn't be an exclusive to the Xbox. You know what I mean? Like Capcom, if they wanted to, they could bring that game to the PS4 if they want.
I
But
think
you
it's
know, Mike,
time exclusive.
yeah. So I think they're just Microsoft. They're spending the money for exclusive content, but they're not really using it for exclusive, like the way that we think of it as like exclusive games and shit like that. So
Right. Because they said they
that's
spent what, $1 billion
yeah.
on, for games and all this. I'm like, you ain't spending no $1 billion, especially not no first party. You ain't
Nah,
spending no $1 billion on no first party.
nah. If they are spending it, they're spending it on those fucking Connect games that they were trying to push.
Yeah, I think probably what they meant, you know what I'm saying, but some gamers, you know what I'm saying, they hear it and that's all they think is, oh man, we getting a bunch of, exclusives or whatever. Half of that stuff is the exclusives that's only to, Sony, but some of that is DLC pack and time
Yeah,
exclusive stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, Microsoft seems like they're the big ones that like that exclusive content. Like they pay all that money for Call of Duty every year to have the exclusive DLC just for 1 month. Which now
yeah,
you see PlayStation pulling that with like they got exclusive Destiny content for a year
yeah.
compared to a month. So I mean I don't know, but Microsoft's usually notorious for that exclusive DLC they like. And I noticed a lot of their games are timed exclusives, like Dead Rising 3, I guess was a timed exclusive. Plants vs Zombies.
It was
Uh,
timed exclusive.
a lot of them are going to PC. Like a lot of their exclusives, like Rise and Dead Rising 3 is now on. I don't know about Rise if it's on there yet, but Dead Rising 3 for sure is on PC.
Yep.
So Microsoft really don't have any exclusives for the Xbox One except
I mean, they have Halo, they have
Halo.
Gears,
But isn't that
but
on PC too?
I don't know. I know that the first Halo was on PC, and I'm sure the first Gears was on PC. I don't know if the other ones made it there, but but those are exclusive franchises to Microsoft. Like my problem with what they do is that they're not investing in true first party developer. Like look at what happened with Crackdown, right? The first game was a success, right?
Yeah.
What did they do? I think they transferred that game to another publisher, and then the other publisher, the second one wasn't as good, so they were like, fuck Crackdown. We'll just wait. We'll just fuck it and just move on. They don't invest in any project that don't. That's why it makes sense, but when you're an Xbox gamer, right? Let's say you only play on Xbox, and you're going through like 2010, 2011, 2012. You're looking at Uncharted 2 coming out only for PlayStation, God of War 3 only PlayStation. You're looking at Last of Us only PlayStation. You're looking at all these games that are coming out for PlayStation, and you're like, man, I kind of want to play those games. And Microsoft, all you hear is just Gears and Halo, Forza, Gears and Halo. That's all you hear, and it's like, man, I think I made the wrong decision.
True.
I forgot Call of Duty DLC first and all that other stuff. But that's all you hear, and it's like, that's why I didn't buy an Xbox 360, because like those franchises I'm not interested in. And everything else I can just get on the PlayStation.
Right.
Well, like, another thing, too, like I've been noticing with the PS4, they said that Battlefield 4 has more players on PS4 than PC. And Battlefield 4, or any Battlefield game, has always been very big on the PC version. And that's pretty crazy to see there's more players on the PS4 than the PC version for Battlefield 4.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's like a PC type game,
Yeah, but I think there's a couple of reasons why I think that is. One, I think because the game launched so shitty, like on everything. I think a lot of PC gamers just kind of moved away from that. And two, like obviously on PC you have like a shit ton of games to play on there. And if the game comes out that's broken, like Battlefield 4 was, they're not gonna waste their time with that shit. So they moved on there, and on the PlayStation side, especially when it came out, there wasn't a lot of games out for it. So more people are just playing on PS4. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean it's just crazy because I know so many people that are like before like the whole next gen thing, and like Battlefield was a big game on PC.
Yeah, it was.
People just always told me, they're like, oh, Battlefield's just so much better on PC. You got more players, blah 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 blah. But now you got the 64-player Conquest on consoles, where it wasn't on there before during the PS3 and Xbox 360 days. See, and that's something that next gen does have. You have a bigger, bigger player count on games now. Because I think they're even bringing PlanetSide 2 to consoles, which is a PC game. It's a mass multiplayer online game for first-person shooter, which is going to be on consoles. So we're seeing a lot of that's one thing that we're seeing now with these new next generation consoles is more of a player count online, and that's what I'm hoping for with Grand Theft Auto 5. I want to see more players than 16, so I'm hoping we get that, since this is something that's actually we're getting from this generation.
You think we'll get more than 16 on Grand Theft Auto 5? Because I don't think so.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, and I don't think we will. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that myself, but I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know why it couldn't be done if they got, it's just that map is so big. And I don't understand why they chose 16 players. I mean, I understand why, because when the PS3 and Xbox 360, that was the console they released it on, that probably is all that console's capable of doing. But now they're going to have them on next generation consoles, and I believe it's going to be on PC, so they'll definitely be able to put more players online. But I haven't heard anything about it. They haven't told really anything what this new next-gen version is going to bring to the table, other than it's a support right now. It's going to have better graphics and all that stuff, but they haven't really told us what else it's going to be bringing to the table. So,
yeah, I mean, but I can't really speak on it because I am a admitted Rockstar Grand Theft Auto fanboy, so like I'm gonna buy it regardless. So I can't be objective on that.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Dave. Sorry, Dave. Sorry, Old Dirty. I can't be objective. So if I'm gonna buy, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna buy the game regardless, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just want more players and I'll be happy. This week, I guess the big game releases is Metro Redux, which they got at 1080p, 60 frames per second. They achieved that for that game, so I'm sure it looks pretty good. And then Madden 15 came out. Did any of you pick up Madden?
No, I don't. No.
Are you big Madden players or no?
Man, I don't think I've played a Madden game since 2010.
Okay, you're with me. I haven't played one, maybe later than that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think the game looks improved from the visual standpoint, but I don't know if the gameplay has gotten better.
I haven't heard much about it yet. I'm sure I'll see some reviews about it. I don't really look out for Madden. I'm not a big Madden player. I mean, I'm pretty good at Madden games, but you know, I haven't played a Madden game in years. I think Madden needs some competition. Like, I'm just saying they need to bring out a 2K game again or something, because maybe if the game got some competition, it'd be something different than normal. Just to me, it just seemed like Madden was the same every year, just like how Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty has become. Madden's definitely become the same game every year to me. That's why I stopped playing it. I'm not a big football fan, but I used to like to play Madden, but I don't care for it anymore. I haven't played one probably a lot earlier than that. It's been. I mean, you said 2010 was the last time you played one. Maybe probably 2006 or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
The last time I brought a Madden game was 2006.
Yeah.
Madden game like I played, it was a demo. And I'm just being honest, man, because I know my nephew, what I'm saying, he gets it, he like Madden, what I'm saying, but I can't get with Madden. It's like simulation / arcade, but to me it's more arcade. But I done heard good things about this year. I done seen a couple of reviews. I seen like Crappy Gamer. I seen him review on it and IGN. So before I can step into this Madden, I have to play it for myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see this one glitch where this one player basically just flew up in the air and fell down. Oh man, this show was hilarious.
Yeah, I seen the glitch too. I seen the glitch. The game just started in the first kickoff, and the guy catch the ball. Instead of him running forward, he turned sideways and like he in a show.
Yeah.
Like he tap dancing. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I saw that one too. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, now Madden does bring some big gaming tournaments and stuff. You know how like Super Smash Brothers has some big tournaments. Now I have been to a lot of places where they're always doing Madden tournaments, so I'm sure there's a lot of Madden tournaments for Madden. What is it? We're on Madden 2015. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure there's a ton of Madden tournaments going on. So I mean, I can't get into Madden no more. The Metro Redux, that does seem interesting to me because I actually did like I played the PS3 version of the last Metro Last Light game, and I liked it. I would love to see what it would look like on a next generation console because that's what that game is meant to be played like. PC. They said that game's all about the graphics, and they said if you played the PS3 version, you kind of missed out, so I'm sure a next generation console like the PS4 or Xbox One, you would get an idea of what it's like on on PC. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of like the whole Bayonetta thing. You get the new one and you get the old one. I think they remastered the old one to HD. So definitely I would like to pick it up. It's only like $50, so in the future I'll probably wait till, Because I made up my mind I'm not going to be buying games unless I really want them, like Destiny or something, day one. I'm just going to wait till games go on sale, a lot of them, because I'm not giving these developers just all this money just for shit games. I'm just tired of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you because I mean it is some games out here that I want to get and that I want to play, but if it's not like on my radar to like get then those games just have to wait. 'Cause I'm about to embark on having 3 consoles again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Dave was telling me about that. Like you got them basically for the same price to get one console, basically.
Right. So it's like if I see a game coming out on the Xbox One and a game on the PS4, then a game on the Wii U, it's like okay, shit, what the hell do I do? So it's like I gotta pick and choose now. I
Yeah.
can wait a couple of months. You know what I'm saying for that game. You
Well,
know
you
what I'm
don't
saying?
Yeah.
got to pick and choose too much for the Wii U.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah. I mean,
I tell you this. I tell you this right now. When that Pokken, I was telling Dave this. When that Pokken Tournament Fighter come out, I will be getting a Wii U.
Now, what is this game, Hoovy? What went on with this whole Pokemon thing you were telling me about?
Yeah, it's basically it's a Pokemon. It's a straight up Pokemon fighting game, right? It's the game I've been asking for basically 16, 17 years, right?
Yeah.
It's basically just a straight up Pokemon fighting game in the same vein as like a Tekken game. And I'm down. I am straight up down for that, man.
Is it Namco actually
Yeah.
doing the game for Nintendo?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you can kind of figure it's going to be more like a Tekken, like with combo juggles and stuff like that.
Yeah. More than likely, because the gameplay that they teased, it was basically straight out of Tekken.
Okay,
So
I
so
haven't
and
seen the trailer. I just seen still pictures.
okay, because right now I was looking at an article right now saying that they're gonna have different types of they also like obviously the game is gonna be made for like fighting type Pokemon, right? So
Hmm.
but they also said that they'll have other types too. So they'll have I think they have I haven't played this Pokemon game in so long. The fire types, water types, they'll have all those types.
Okay.
So I just hope that they bring as long as Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee are in the game, I'm good.
Yeah.
So those are my Pokemon. That old school. That's my Pokemon from the old school.
Now, if this game, comes out, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bad because I know Nintendo is overseeing it, so I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But this could be like another, what I'm saying, Smash Brothers.
No, not really, because Smash Brothers is like like it's a fighting game, but it's like a brawler. You have up to 4 people. Like the way that this game is going to be, if it's gonna be like Tekken, it's just gonna be straight up 1-on-1.
It's
And
called,
they're
No,
only
no, I'm not saying like 4 people on screen at the same time. I'm talking about like popular wise. You know how
yeah,
Smash Brothers is so popular with everybody. The Nintendo fans, they can't wait. If this
yeah,
game actually is good, I think it'll eventually get up there with Smash Brothers in popularity. Because from what I heard that it's actually coming to arcades first in
yeah,
Japan.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, like wow. So it's not coming straight to home console just yet.
Yeah,
So
because that's something that they've always done with the Tekken franchise. Like it's like they'll bring it out on arcades first, maybe get some feedback from the pro players or whatever, and then do whatever they have to do, maybe add some stuff and then release it on consoles.
there's still arcades.
In Japan, they
in
are.
Japan, I mean, arcade rooms are big in Japan. Here in America, it died out.
Yeah,
Only
but
time
I
you go to
guarantee you.
arcades, you go to a bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But I guarantee you, I feel like that game with the widespread appeal of Pokemon and the tournament fighting enthusiasts of like the Tekken series, I think that will at least be an attraction. If let's say if you go to if it's in Dave and Buster's, I'll go to Dave and Buster's just to play that game.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like I am so hyped for this game because this is the game that me and my friend we've been talking about for years. You know what I mean? Like this, I just want like a full-fledged fighting Pokemon game. None of this waiting to get hit bullshit that I have to deal with the original. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but you know, I'm a fighting game guy, so I kind of want to attack. You know what I mean? I'm excited for this, man.
So I could see I could actually see Nintendo actually doing a full direct on this game. You know, down the line. Not saying anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure like down the line, just to give us more information about it. Get us hyped up because it is a lot of Pokemon fans out there, from kids, teenagers to adults. And I haven't played Pokemon games since Game Boy Color, Pokemon Yellow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I go a little bit further back. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Red and Blue.
Okay.
Since the original, like I haven't played one since. Like I think I played Sapphire for a little bit, but it's been so long, and ultimately all I really wanted was just a fighting game, and now I got it, so that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, and did we talk about the Miyamoto thing yet, or no? I can't remember. I'm half asleep.
No.
Okay.
No, we haven't yet.
Miyamoto
I think
says,
it's kind of important.
Yeah, Miyamoto says Nintendo is focused on the core rather than the casual gaming market now. They're switching over. Where Nintendo, to me, has always been focused on the casual market that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Anybody who ever wants to go first?
All right, let me go first because after this I have to go.
This is the last topic of the night.
Okay.
This is a short podcast just to get old Huvie back in the podcast.
Yeah. What he's saying makes sense. You know what I mean? I just wish that he would have realized it. Well, two things. One, I wish he would have realized this earlier. And two, even if he does say this, is that what guys like Iwata and Fizime do they believe that? Is that something? Is that a company wide thing, or is it just him saying it? You know what I mean? 'Cause I know. Listen, Miyamoto, he's a legend. I'm sure he has tons of pull in that company, but he's not the money maker there right now. He's not the guy making the deals or anything like that. It's the top guy, the investors, and obviously Miyamoto, obviously Iwata and Fizime, they're the ones that make the decisions also. So it's good that he realized that, but until they start marketing this console to the hardcore, nothing's gonna change.
Right.
So nothing's gonna change. But anyways, but on that note, I gotta go. I'm hungry. I gotta get some food. All right, Dave.
Well, it was good having you, buddy, and I hope you join us again soon.
Oh yeah, man. No, definitely. All right, Dave. Old Dirty. I'll see you guys later, man.
All right,
Huey.
All right, man.
What do you think about this Old Dirty?
I mean, I agree with Huvie what he said. Nintendo should have did this a long time ago. So that means if they're after, they want to kind of back off the casual and come to the hardcore.
Well, the article pretty much states Miyamoto says Nintendo is focused on the core rather than the casual gaming market now.
Okay, so
the creator, the game designer, has stated that Nintendo is no longer concerned with the casual gaming market. In a recent feature with Edge magazine, Miyamoto explained Nintendo's current stance was in its particular need to focus on the dedicated core fan base since the shift to mobile gaming, the casual and the passive market that Nintendo has profited from in the days of the Wii and the DS generation is no longer here. Here's what Miyamoto said on the matter. The sort of people who, for example, might want to watch a movie, they might want to go to Disneyland, their attitude is, okay, I am the customer, you are supposed to entertain me. It's kind of a passive attitude they're taking, and to me it's kind of a pathetic thing. They do not know how interesting it is to interesting it is if you move one step further and try to challenge yourself with more advanced games.
Mm. Well, see, if their focus now is on the core gamers, then they're gonna have to change up strategy. They're gonna have to get with third party, do whatever they need to do to to get third party back on board. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they need to do, that's what they need to do with third party. If they want to get these core gamers, you know what I'm saying, this is what they're gonna have to do.
Yep, they gotta bite the bullet and spend the money.
Yeah.
It's enough of the bullshit, Nintendo. Sit here and stop making damn excuses. Do what you gotta do to get third party on board. Stop giving us the runaround. Give us what you promised. Give us better third party, more third party, better online, and cater to the hardcore gamer. Don't cater to the casual. I'm a casual. I mean, I'd rather see them cater to the hardcore gamer. I mean, I can't sit here and tell you I'm a hardcore gamer because I haven't gamed like that in years. Like when you get older, you have a job. I mean, when you're younger, you sit around and play games all you want. But I mean, still, I want to see Nintendo go after the audience that they used to go after, not in this whole casual thing with the whole damn Wii and motion controls. I hated when Nintendo did that. I couldn't stand it. And Nintendo, to me, has always, except minus the NES and the Super Nintendo, has always gone after the casual. And it's time for them to go back to their roots and just start being the company that we want to see what they once were. History does repeat itself, so hopefully it will repeat itself. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing Nintendo fail, and they do great with handhelds, but I want to see Nintendo's home consoles get back to what they used to be. I'm tired of seeing Nintendo being the laughing stock of the gaming, the gaming division. Just they're always laughed at. And it's kind of sad to see Nintendo like that. But hopefully they will go after the core gamer, rather than the casual. But I don't know. Their focus is off, definitely.
Yeah.
But do you have any more to add? I mean, I just want to do a short podcast tonight. We'll do another one sometime this week or this weekend. But it's up to you if you have anything else you want to add or any other topics.
No, that's it.
And I appreciate everybody that viewed the Dave and Dirty Movie and Shows podcast. There'll be another one this weekend, and there'll be another Dave's Had Enough show most likely. And pretty much that's it. I appreciate everybody that viewed this podcast, and more podcasts to come. Thank you, YouTube.
Hey, no problem.